Hi, so welcome to this market watch on 11th of August, a very interesting day. Let's look at from first, let's start from a sector perspective. So, State Bank of India, though it is still 0.5% up, but it went towards 431 is from yesterday's 421, 422 levels, which was the day low, and it closed at 426. So, there's still hope. Let's see if it is able to again go towards the levels of 430 and give a closing above that. But we can see HDFC Bank is down, Bank of Baroda, Axis, HDFC, SBI Life. So from a banking perspective, it seems like most of them are not able to cope with this heavy selling pressure. But the good thing is, even if they are down and trading at days low, still you can see they are very 0.5 0.2% down. HDFC is 0.4% down. So the chances of reversal from these levels are pretty high, and if these banks are able to reverse from here, so there can be much more movement in the market. And this is also true for ICICI Bank. And so in general, all the top banks are just less than 1% down. लेकिन अगर हम नीचे की तरफ देखते हैं, so Manappuram is now below 170 from after yesterday's result, and is nearly 10% down. And it seems like it is getting some buying support from 170. So this might be a reversal candidate for me to track. And definitely this is not going to be a good reward ratio because the levels of 200 were breached, and the fall has been quite drastic in the last 2-3 sessions. और इसके अलावा अगर हम वीकनेस देखें तो फेडरल बैंक में है, एंड चोलाफिन इज ऑल्सो बिलो 500. So this would also be something very interesting for me अगर आपको shorting करनी है. So basically this L&T Finance Housing is definitely a very weak counter, और इसको हम लोग since last 10, 15, 20 sessions अब बोल रहे हैं कि this is weak. So you can see it has now broken 82, and maybe it will go towards 80 in today's session. But one thing is, from a Nifty perspective here, you can see that there is not any big Nifty player which is over here, and so there is not much of pressure, at least as of now, and at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. अभी हम देखते हैं auto sector is, all of these are down. Say Maruti, Balakrishna Industries, Hero Motor, and together with this Aisha Motor is down towards 2700, and going forward it may have some more weakness if 2700 levels are not doesn't act like a support. Sorry. Other than that, Ashok Leyland is also near 129. Ashok Leyland को हमने short किया था 3-4 sessions पहले, and from here you can see that once 133 from 133 is down to 129 levels. Going forward, I have two targets, 128.5, and actually it's maybe just over here 128.5, and then 130. These were the two targets. MRF is also down, and so is Bajaj Auto. Broke the 3840 yesterday. वहाँ से break करके वो 3800 तक आ गई थी, and today it again broke that, and now you can see it's near 3700 levels. So definitely auto sector is also not one of the sectors which is going to support a Nifty. Now let's look at cement. So other than Grasim is near about 1.4% up, and other than that you can see that Ambuja, Ramco, every of the cement companies are down, and so there's not much of a trading action happening over there. From FMCG, we can see Hindustan, Kolpal, Marico, Dabur, Britannia. So these are all trading near days low, and the ITC also is near about 208 levels. लेकिन FMCG में other than Tata Consumer, UBL and Godrej Consumer Products, there is not much of a weakness. So Godrej SCP was in my radar yesterday, and it went towards 993 today, and this was a good BTST which we carried from yesterday, but it was not able to hold, and now you can see it's very near to 960 levels. So in general, this is the market for you, so you have to be very aggressive in booking your profits, because you never know when this is going to all go away. IT is one of the sectors जहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो Infi, SCL Tech and TCS are trying to hold the market. Together with that, Emphasis is also merely 0.3% down. Wipro is also trying to is consolidating between the ranges of 600 और 605 के अंदर ये consolidate कर रही है. और वैसे अभी आईटी में LTI ने 4700 के बहुत नज़दीक है, एंड सो इज़ LTTS which is very near to 3500 levels. So IT is trying to support the market, but one of the things which is interesting is other steel companies, और इसमें आज सुबह से ही sort of short covering आप कह सकते हो अभी तो फिलहाल, और it seems like the positions which are getting added are not very aggressive, but we never know when the sentiments will change. So just for example, you can see Hindalco, Vedanta, JSW Steel, Jindal Steel and Tata Steel. These all 5 companies ये जहाँ पे open हुई है वहीं से ही they moved forward, and now you can see as of 10:30 in the morning they are facing some resistance at higher levels, right? सब में upper week आ गई है. SAIL was the only company जिसको हमने reversal के लिए trade किया, and we were able to move from 130.2 to 131.25. उसके बाद वो 131.9 तक गई, लेकिन then a drastic fall came, and now it is just trying to now it's facing resistance at 130 and is trading very near to 128 levels. So this is also true for National Alum. National Alum, you can see it's a 1.4% up, but it's down because there was a gap up opening, and sorry, and so was also the same structure which we see with SAIL, that there was a gap up opening. So at least the steel is looking good, and so this would be one of the sectors which can work if there is some strength in Nifty comes in. Other than that, even the pharma is down, and Sun Pharma was unable to close at 800. So हम 800 को बहुत aggressively track कर रहे थे Sun Pharma में, and it seems like there is more weakness in Cipla. Cipla broke this 900 levels and now is trading very near to 890. So ये भी एक बहुत interesting levels track करने के लिए है. Together with that, all this Glenmark, Cadila, Granules, Torrent Pharma broke the 3000 जो मेरा एक trading zone था. So we have to see if it is able to move past 3000, and then we can have some positions in Torrent Pharma positional. Biocon, wow, 3% down, and it broke 370. This is absolutely not a good sign for all the Biocon investors out there. So maybe a closing above 370 is definitely, especially 372 is very much required, because 370 and 372 these are very important support regions which has been working since last few months now. But maybe there will be some buying in Biocon, and if not, then maybe there will be more weakness. I will do an explicit video on Biocon when I get a chance in this week, because I am also very much interested in creating some long-term positions in Biocon, and for me this 370 was a zone which I really wanted to monitor aggressively, because going forward, if the weakness continues, then there can be more downfall in Biocon. Lupin also, you can see that it's nearly 6%, 7% down after the result. It was was trading around about 1120 just in the last session, and today you can see that it's now very near to 1020. So definitely the market didn't like what Lupin presented in its result. So from a pharma perspective, one of the companies is Alkem. So Alkem has been making high highs, high lows. So this might definitely be a very good company which might give us some very long trade opportunities. Siemens is also, you can see it went from 2000 break करके ये near about 2100 तक चली गई, and this was also what I tweeted round about at 9:15-17 time, because Siemens was looking good. Ajinomoto is looking weak, and so is MFSL. You can see there has been a long wick in the up, so it seems like there's a lot of selling pressure, and so is MRF is also weak, and so is Cipla and Adani Enterprise. Bajaj Auto long more short positions are getting added, and Torrent Pharma is also looking weak. NAM India is looking weak, and so is Biocon and Zeal. So you can see Zeal is again 2% down today, and it's inching towards the level of 175. And other than that, you have L&T Finance Housing, which is also below the levels of 80, and it might go towards levels of 85, और आज ये शायद 80 के नज़दीक जाए. And even Muthoot Finance has also been is also weak in that perspective. और अगर हम strong momentum अगर देख रहे हैं, so we are seeing that there is a very strong momentum in Lupin, Trent and Manappuram. And so these are the three counters जिसमें आप sell and rise कर सकते हैं, and the reason is pretty simple, that Trent broke the very important psychological support of 900 and now is near about 850, but I think Trent is going to get some buying support, just like Manappuram is going to seems like it's getting some buying support from 170. We have to see if it is able to continue the momentum, and round about 1230 हम ये तीन explicit stocks में देखेंगे, especially Trent और Manappuram में, कि how much amount of this fall which it had in the morning was it able to devour, और कितना जो fall हुए morning में वो कितना negate कर पाई है. Last slide is more about Nifty. So you can see from a Nifty perspective, अगर हम देखें तो ये stock quadrant में बहुत सारी companies हैं, and there are big names. So we have all the steel companies, JSW Steel, Power Grid, Tata Steel, Hindalco, NTPC, ये सब हैं. और other than that you also have some oiling companies, OMCs, just like IOC over here, and together with that you also have ONGC जो crude play पे dependent है, and definitely you have TCS, HCL Tech here. State Bank of India is also 0.5% up right now, and so Infi is here, Wipro is here, so definitely, but this is a known thing that IT is one of the safe havens when there is a weakness in Nifty, but I don't like this position in IT, but rather I would suggest that I would be sticking more towards stock specific action जहाँ पे हो रही है. Other than that you have Axis Bank over here. HDFC Bank is trading at towards a day low, and so basically from a trading perspective I would suggest that अगर आप ऊपर के quadrant में देखते हो, you can see that there are a lot of names over here, और हम अगर नीचे weakness में देखते हैं, so only the weakness is in few selected pharma companies, just like Sun Pharma, Cipla, Tata Consumer, and Bajaj Auto is the only auto company which is aggressively trading at days low. Hero Motor, Maruti, and together with that you have Dr. Reddy and Bajaj Finance over here. This is not good. Kotak Bank here is not good, क्योंकि these were at least they should be in the upper segment, and they should not be trading near days low. But the good thing is I actually made a video on last Thursday जहाँ पे मैं स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया और कोटक बैंक में एक नेगेटिव कोरिलेशन की बात की थी. वो वीडियो आपको मेरे चैनल में मिल जाएगी। और इसमें मैं वही देखा था कि जब भी कोटक बैंक बढ़ रही थी, द स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया वाज फॉलिंग, एंड टुडे इट्स गुड फॉर ऑल द स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया यूजर्स। सो लेट्स सी इफ अगर कोटक बैंक में अगर और भी डाउनफॉल आती है, so maybe the State Bank of India will try to compensate, or the levels of 433 will be very interesting to monitor in State Bank of India. So yeah, that's it in life. In the market you can see कि चारों तरफ लाल ही लाल है, and there are only very few counters like Grasim and Power Grid and all the steel companies, Hindalco, Tata Steel, JSW Steel, which is able to hold the market. Even Reliance had a dip below 2065 तक गई क्या? No, it went towards 2080 levels, and now you can see it is inching towards 2100. Even you can see that State Bank of India is trading at day's low. So yeah, so from a market perspective you can see INFI has given a good move. So a dip came and then it moved, and also you can see Wipro also from 600 it went towards 605. So this was a 1% move. Even TCS had a good dip, and buying came in. Grasim is one of the stocks which is also moving, and together with that you have NTPC, SCL Tech also dipped towards 1070, and from there it's going towards a new all-time high regions. And so yeah, so that's all how the market looks. Hope this video is going to give you an overview of all the sectors and all the constituents of all the Nifty 50 stocks. The market is not that bad because you can see your upper quadrant में ही maximum companies है, and as we are scrolling below there's not much of Nifty 50 constituents over here. So अगर ये constituents ये जितने भी अभी days low में अगर trend कर रहे हैं, if they are able to at least get some buying support, just like IndusInd Bank में एक support आई है, Tech Mahindra में एक support आई है. So if such supports they do come, then at least the Nifty would be able to maintain the levels of 16,200. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video is going to help you in your trading decisions, and as always, please consult your financial advisor for any trading or investment queries. Thank you.